If you are new to Claude Code, this video is for you. I'm going to share the tips and tricks that I wish I knew when I first started using Claude. So the first new tip that you should know about in Claude Code is the effort setting. So the effort setting is going to let you change how much effort, which translates into thinking tokens for the Claude model for Claude Code. So by default, it looks like it's on high, but I can change it to low, which is also going to give us more speed for our responses, or we can change it to max for max intelligence. So I'm going to keep mine on high, but just know that that's a really great way to change from speed to intelligence in a very easy way, just using that /effort command. Another feature that you need to know about is fast mode. So this is a / command fast. So you can turn this on or off. It's a high speed mode for Opus 4.6. It is built at extra usage, so it's more expensive, significantly more expensive to use, but you can turn that on and off and you're going to get the same power of Opus, but faster. So another cool thing to know about, I generally don't use it just because it is really expensive, but it's good to know about and know that that's an option. The next new feature that you need to know about is Ultra Plan. So this takes a few minutes, but Claude Code on the web is going to draft a plan that you can edit and approve. So it's basically a remote plan mode with a rich web editing experience. So then you can view it in the web app, and then you can continue to work while the plan is generated remotely. So it's basically a way to get a more in-depth plan than you're going to get just inside of the Claude Code terminal. So Ultra Plan is another cool feature that I've been using a little bit, and I do find it helpful, especially when I have more advanced plans that I want to create. The next tip is to use the /team-onboarding command. So what's cool about this is it's going to basically look at your own Claude usage over the last 30 days and then put together an onboarding guide for teammates new to Claude Code. And we're going to actually go through it right now, and I'm going to show you what it comes out with. So it's writing basically an onboarding MD file. And this is just really cool because it's something, it's going to automatically use your usage. I really like tools and functionality that is working basically on its own with basically looking at the usage that you've already done, so you don't have to do more work. So it's a how we use Claude document. So it can say, okay, these are the top skills and commands we're using, any MCP servers. In this account I'm using, there isn't going to be anything here, but this would be really cool to show like the top MCP servers, the type of work that we're doing, the code bases, the repos. So you can kind of see here what it's going to show if you're on an account with a lot of Claude Code usage. And then you can give this to other teammates to load onto their Claude. And then it's going to create a document that you can easily give to other teammates. So very cool feature that, especially if you've been using your Claude Code account for a lot of work and you're bringing on someone else to work with you, very useful. The next thing that you should know about Claude Code is there's something called auto memory. So auto memory is going to be turned on. So if we go to memory, we can see auto memory is on. And then if you do /memory, you can see your memory, both the user memory, which is saved in this specific folder on your computer, project memory, which is saved in this specific folder, and then we can open in the auto memory folder to view the memory that was saved automatically. So it's cool, but this is a feature. You should just know that this exists, and then more information about it in this memory documentation URL. But auto memory here requires the newer version of Claude. So these Claude Code tips are for people using the newest version of Claude and what are the things that are new. And then you can turn auto memory on and off in this exact same / command. So you just go here, turn it off or turn it on. So I'll leave it on for now, but you can turn it off if you don't want auto memory. The next tip actually is more useful than it might seem. You can go ahead and do /copy. And then what that's going to allow us to do is copy to our clipboard Claude's last response. So we can copy the full response, just the markdown response, or we can always copy full response and skip this picker in the future. So I can say full response, and now that's copied to my clipboard. That's really helpful, especially if you're using Claude in the terminal like we are here, because it's not that easy to go up and like copy things inside of a terminal. So a very cool feature and a nice quality of life feature that Claude added here. And the last tip that you need to know about right now is the simplify feature. Simplify allows you to review change code for reuse, quality, and efficiency, and then fix any issues found. So if you do simplify and then you can type, what you want it to do. So like the feature we just built for user authentication, And then basically it has its own instructions to review all the code. And it's just going to write cleaner, more simple code without affecting the quality of the code. Now, I do kind of wonder why it just doesn't always simplify by default. Like, shouldn't everything be simple code? But it doesn't. So simplify is a really helpful feature right now that you should know about inside of Claude Code. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more free content like this. Leave a comment if you have any questions at all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.